Hello, my name is Emma Goddard and you can find me at coastalcrafter.com. This card is going to be using Festive Post. It's a really sweet stamp set that does your Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's, and it coordinates with the postage punch. I've got this card to share with you. I'm going to make this in a different colourway for you within this video. But this is using the Balmy Blue Glimmer, Pacific Point Garden Green, and then this is also Pacific Point. And the background is sponged in the Balmy Blue. So let me show you how this was made. So I'm going to take just a standard card front that I've cut to 10.2 by 14.5. I'm going to use a sponge with the crumb cake just to create that background. So I'm going to start in the centre and work out. And just smooth that out. I'm just going to keep going until that ink is off the sponge. I think I want like a little bit more. Oh. I'm not worried that that is slightly darker in the middle because it's going to be covered up by the middle postage stamp. So that gives us a nice sort of misty background. I know it looks a bit odd at the moment, but bear with me. I'm going to then take the little snowflake and just stamp some full strength and some we're going to stamp off. You can always add more once we've decided where our postage stamps are going. So I'm going to cut 3 of the postage stamps in this brushed metallic, and this is the copper colour. 3 of those. So we've got 1. So you can already see how much better that starts to look with that hue behind, but you hide that spongy mark. And I think I might want to add a few more snowflakes now that I've got them in position. So I'm just going to add 1 down there, maybe 1 off to the corner, maybe another one. Darker. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think just maybe 1 out to that edge and 1 on that side just to balance it. Excellent. So now that's done, we are going to stamp on a scrap piece the images. So I'm going to grab the deer. Love this. Cute, cute, cute. So we're going to stamp that in. I've gone for sort of the real traditional red, green, browny kind of colour. So cherry cobbler, old olive, and soft suede. So we want that. Ink that a bit better. That's better. And then we will punch that out. I'm going to have it just slightly off to the left. And then there's this really cool stamp in here that says it's the most wonderful time of the year, but it's like a postage circle, and you don't need to line that up in any way. You can just, I will make sure the writing's kind of the right way around, but I love that that gives it that postage stamp feel. So that's 1. Then we are going to just do the stripes. So the stripes we will have in cherry cobbler. Lovely dark red. Oh, that's there. I'm going to put a postage mark on that one as well. Might leave my black open. Off to the side. And then we want the car with the tree. Now this is a little bit more tricky in as much that you've got the wheels of the car itself and the tree all on one stamp. So if you just stamp that, say, in red, it's okay, but you get red wheels and a red tree. So what we will do is I'll show you how I've done that with the markers. And I have just used the cherry cobbler just on the car to get a good red. And then if you take the Stampin' Right markers and we will colour that wheel black. And I will colour the tree. So the stump there is brown. That's soft suede. Give it a little puff. I'm going to put that around there so I've got plenty of space. So there you go. So you've got the black wheels, the red car and the brown tree. And then there is an infill stamp for the tree. So you could colour it with your blends or whatever, you know, pencils. But this is a really quick way that you will be able to fill that in. So cool. And then let me punch that one out so we'll get that fairly central but sort of lower down. And then I want the postage mark just kind of maybe there. Now, because they have been punched, obviously, if I do that, you won't see the border. So that's the same punch I've used. I'm just going to trim those edges. If you don't feel comfortable doing that in a straight line with snips, you can absolutely do that with your trimmer. So you can absolutely trim this on here. You just take that. That is what's great about this trimmer. It will do tiny little pieces. So that's going to go on there. And then, as I say, that was done with the trimmer, but I'm just going to trim that down. I'm happy that that gives a nice border. So we're going to get them stuck on and then raise them up. So I'm going to use my glue. Just put that onto there. Love that edging. So we'll then pop that on some dimensionals. And if we start with the middle one, then we know that we've got that in the right place. So we'll go middle with that one, and then we can do the left and the right hand side. There. And that one on there. There we go. So we're just going to put a sentiment on that card. For the one I had made already in the blues, I've got To You and Yours going across the centre, just on a little banner. What should we have on this one? Should we have a sentiment maybe on the card? Got Merry Christmas, enjoy this season. I've got the To You and Yours. I think I'm going to do the banner the same. I quite like that. So we're going to go with that. We'll have To You and Yours. And then just trim that down. And then we'll just have little tails. So I'll just snip up and snip in on those edges, and same on that side, and then that can go on there. And I'm going to put that on with a few mini dimensionals. They're perfect size. Put that on there. And middle, and then we just pop that onto a card base. So the card base is just half a sheet of the thick Whisper White, cut at 10.5 by the full length, and I've scored at 14.8. I've got a card base going that way, and that is going to just pop on like so. And then if you wanted to, we could add a few extra sparkles. On the blue one I used the blue adhesive gems, but for this one, what about a few champagne rhinestones? I think they would look pretty. Let's do some of those on those snowflakes, and some that are just on there because. There we go. So there you have it. So that is using the Festive Post. I hope you'll give that a go. There is an alternative one in the blue, and both the close-up photos will be over on my blog at coastalcrafter.com. If you've enjoyed those videos, please do subscribe to my channel, and I will see you for another video soon. Thanks very much. Bye.